Hello everyone, welcome to Quantifiers. Now, in today's set, we are going to do a very good set on Sudoku type puzzles, right? The optimum time to do this type of set would be somewhere around 9 to 10 minutes, right? If you are very well aware of how Sudoku works and if you have solved some Sudokus in your life, it would be very, a bit calculative, but kind of an easy set for you. Otherwise, it could be very tricky, right? Before we move to the set, like always, I say please join our Facebook and Telegram group for our regular practice. Right, the links to both are given in the description. And if you wish to receive these sets in the form of PDFs, please fill the form that is again in the description. जैसे ही आप फॉर्म भरेंगे उसके अगले जो भी मंडे आएगा, एवरी मंडे द लिस्ट इज अपडेटेड. जो भी नेक्स्ट मंडे आएगा, वी विल यू विल स्टार्ट रिसीविंग द सेट्स ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस. Sets, read of the day, content, a lot many things, right? Now this is the set that we are talking about today, and this is a PDF that is sent to the students, right? So the students receive this PDF. In this there is a set and there is a read of a day, right? So it is very good for the students who are preparing and doing stuff regularly. It is very good for those people. Now let's move forward and let's try to understand that what do we need to do. See, uh, it is given. Also, before I start, I would want to tell you that it is most probably one of the set from the previous IMS mocks, and we received it as one of our doubts. Right, with all due respect to IMS, this content is not ours, and it was just received as a doubt and is solved as received. Okay, now let's read the question. It says IMS International School conducted an exam of 5 subjects: algebra, geometry, English, economics, and stats. The table below gives the partial information about the marks scored by 5 students: Gauri, Shilpa, Sheetal, Swati, and Varsha. So these are the subjects and the marks and the students. Okay, the marks scored by the students in each of the subjects were only from among these. तो इनमें से ही उनके marks वगैरह आए थे. And the marks scored by any student in any 2 subjects is not same. Cool. And similarly the marks scored by n2 the cells. Okay, हमें दिया हुआ है the marks scored by any student in 2 subjects were not same. Similarly the marks scored by any 2 subjects in any 2 subjects were not same. Neither the same thing was here, neither the same number was here. So there was always a distinction of all the numbers amongst the rows as well as in the column. So it is given to me now. Okay, let's read forward. Okay, so yellow represents the top 3 scores. Now let's solve the set over here. We have written all the important information that these are the scores possible and everything else. So top 3 scores can be these scores. These scores can be top 3 scores, right? 10 and 11 can never be between the top 3 scores, because if 11th is, let us say, on the third number, then you cannot fill the bottom 2 spaces. There is only one number below 10. So this is a very easy thing to map out. Also, see, if I see the numbers, if 12 is in the top 3, if 12 is in the top 3, can I say bottom 2 have to be 10 or 11, right? Which means wherever I am saying 12 in top 3, जहां भी मैं 12 को top 3 में देखता हूँ, the white boxes or the bottom 2 boxes have to be occupied by 10 or 11, like this, right? So this is a very good start. So before I even read the conditions, let me fill whatever I can, so that it would be very easy for me to write everything and note everything. So let's just write it down. So if 12 is here, 10 and 11, 10 and 11, 12 is here, 10 and 11, 10 and 11, 10 and 11, because 12 is here, right? 12 is here, 10 and 11. Cool. Cool. Okay. Now, can I fill anything else right now? No, I cannot. I cannot fill anything else right now. Let's read the pointers now. First, Shilpa scored 7 more marks in stats. Shilpa scored 7 more marks in stats. So Shilpa scored 7 more marks in stats. Then the marks scored by Swati in geometry. Marks scored by Swati in geometry. So the gap is of 7 marks. I cannot fill a 10 or a 11 here. Why? Because we discussed that these are the top 3. Yellow represents the top 3. 10 and 11 can never come in top 3. The minimum value I can fill here is 12. And that is the only value I can fill here. right? Above 12 I cannot fill any value because 19 is the maximum possible value. So okay, again a very easy thing. Also it is a 12 over here, which means a 10 or a 11, a 10 or a 11, a 10 or a 11. See, it has filled so many things for me. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now let's read the second point. First point is taken care of. Second is the sum of marks scored by the 5 students in algebra was more, okay, than the sum of marks scored by Varsha in all the subjects by 6, and less than the sum scored by Sheetal by 2. So if it was x, then it was x minus 6 and Sheetal was x plus 2. This is given to me, the total marks. Let's find out what we have about total marks. The total marks for algebra are, see, 18 and 12 are fixed values. Let us say 30. Now, I don't know that it is 10 or 11 or it is 10 or 11, but I am definitely sure that 10 and 11 are written over here. So the total made by them would be 21, right? इसका total तो 21 आएगा ना, हमको पता है कि values कौन से आएंगी नहीं पता है, but total पता है. उसके बाद let's say this is x, the total is x. Yes. Now for Varsha, 15 plus 12, 27 plus 10 plus 11 again on the same theory, 21. Let's say this is y, this is y. The difference is 6 marks, right? Algebra जो है वर्षा के marks से 6 ज़्यादा है. So 51, not y, I'm writing 51. 30 plus 21 plus x minus 27 plus 21 plus y is equal to 6. This gives me x minus y equivalent to 30 minus 27, 3, 3. X minus y is equal to 3. Or x is equal to y plus 3. So if this is y plus 3. Now if this is y plus 3. Now this is 12 and 15. So what can this value be? 12 and 15 are already mapped here. The minimum value I can put here is 16, or I can say the only value I can put here is 16, because as soon as I write 16 over here, this becomes 19, and this is the maximum possible value, 19. I cannot go beyond 16, right? I cannot put a 17 and get a 20 over there. Cool. So that again has made my life very easy, right? 16. So as soon as I'm writing 16, the total here becomes 27, 21, 48 and 16, 64 is the total over here. What is the total over here now? 27, 70 exactly. Now the total of Sheetal would be 72. Total of Sheetal would be 72. Again, let's try to play upon what is given to us. So let us say now this is x. ठीक है, वो मैंने variable हटा दिया. Let us say this is x. 19 plus 16, 35 plus 12, 47. Plus a 10 or an 11 plus x is equivalent to 72. Now, if I am using, let us say 11 here, let us say 10 or 11 में से कोई एक score है ना यहाँ पे, let us say 11 here, then 47 plus 11 plus x is equal to 72. X comes out to be 72 minus 58, 14. Can x be 14? No, x cannot be 14. Why? Because 14 is not the possible score, which means 11 is not the possible score. So only possible score here is 10. Right? So 47 plus 10, 57, x comes out to be 15. Okay, x is 15. And this value is 10. As soon as I'm writing 10, I'll be able to fill up a lot of blocks, I think. Because as soon as this is 10, this is 11. Right? As soon as this is 10, this is 11. Now, if this is 11, this is 10, right? Sudoku. Now, this is 10, this is 11, 10, 11. Okay. So this is 11, 10, 11. So 11 है तो okay, wow. So this is 10, this is 11, this is 10. Okay. I cannot. I can. So I have basically exhausted everything. So I can to write a total for economics: 12, 10, 22, and 15, 37, and 17, 54, and 11, 65. Perfect. I was also given a point about economics total, right? The sum of marks scored by all the subjects in economic was lower than any other subject. So 65 is the lowest total I can achieve in all the subjects, right? Now, can I use this? 19 and 12, 31, 16, 47, and 10, 57 plus something, this value. So this gives me a lot of possibilities. 16, 11, 27, 10, 37. 16 and 11, 27, and 10, 37. The difference is 28 that I have to, okay, again, a lot of options. Okay. 11 and 10, 21 and 12, 33 and 15, 48. 11 and 10, 21 and 12, 33 and 15, 48 plus a single value. This which has to be greater than 65. So I cannot put x as 17. So x can only be 18 and 19. Perfect. X can only be 18 or 19. So this value has either 18 or 19. Why? Because the total of geometry has to be greater than the total of economics. So this point is also taken care of. Very good. Uh, this point is also taken care of. The only point I'm left with third. Third. Let's read and analyze the third point. The sum of marks scored by the five students in English, this total, that is 16 and 11, 27 and then 37, plus let us say A and B, is equivalent to sum of marks scored by 5 in stats. So 19 and 12, 10, 29 and 12, 41 and 16, 57 plus this value, let us call this C. Now, this A and B, 10, 11, it could be 12, it could be 16, 17. So it could be 12, 16, 17, 19, various possibilities. It cannot be 18. Okay. About C, what can I have say about C? What can C be? So 12 is not the bottom three. The top four are 16, 17, 18, 19. 16 and 19 are occupied. So C can be either 17 or 18. Right. C can either be 17 or 18. Right. 16 and 19 are occupied. 12 is not in the top three. So after 16, no, sorry, not 17, 15 and 18, because 17 is already there, right? So 17 भी नहीं आएगा. This would either be 15 आ सकता है 12 से ऊपर और 18 आ सकता है. These are the two values possible. So let us say this is 18. If this is 18, then see, if I'm taking C as 18, 37 plus A plus B is equal to 57 plus 18, 75. A plus B comes out to be 38. Can I take two values to be 38? No. The highest total of the two values I can produce is 37. जो सबसे ज़्यादा total produce कर सकता हूँ दो values से वो 37 है, which means that this value cannot be 18. If this value cannot be 18, the only possibility is 17, 15. 15. The only possibility is 15. So I will put a 15 over here, right? So if this is a 15, oh, now if this is a 15, 37 plus A plus B is equal to 57 plus 15, 72. A plus B gives me 35, right? A plus B gives me 35. So these two values will add up to 35. How can they add up to 35? Can I write 16 and 17, 16 and 19? No. I cannot write A plus B at 16 plus 19. Why? Because 16 is already there. It cannot be replaced. So the only possibility is 17 and 18. The only possibility is 17 plus 18. So, okay. Now, okay. So this is almost sorted now. So B has to be either 17 or 18. I cannot put it 18 as 18 is already there. So it must be 17. Then this must be 18. And then this must be 19, because we decided in order to make the total greater than the economics, we have to make it. So this sorted everything out. Right. Now let me just write the numbers. 19, 11, 10, 30, 40, 52, 67, 67, 35, 51, 62, 72. 29, 41, 56, 16, 72. The total can be seen. Yeah, the total can be seen. 30, 48, 60, 70, 29, 46, 56, 75, 22, 33, 50, 60. So this is the grand total. Perfect. Perfect. Now this has solved my set a lot of it, right? Let's read the move to the question. What is the sum of marks scored by 5 students in English? That is 72. What was Swati's score in stats? Swati's score in stats was 15. As per the new norms laid by the government, the top the three subjects with the highest score are considered for calculating the total score of the candidate. So only the top three are having the weightage. How many of the 5 students will retain their ranking in the new system? Means which student was first and will stay first, was second and will stay second. Let's see. Top three, 19 and 18, 37 and 12, 49, 18 and 17, 35 and 1954, 19 and 16, 35 and 1550. Okay, interesting. 12 and 17, 29 and 40, 15, 44, 15 and 12, 27 and 16, 43. So basically this was highest, this is still highest. This was second highest, this is still second highest. This was third highest, still third highest. Fourth highest, still fourth highest. Fifth highest, still fifth highest. So basically all the 5 people can retain their ranks, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. It will not change, right? Okay, cool. So this completes my set. I hope you all guys like the explanation. If you did, please just do a comment over this video. It acts as a motivator for us. And if you wish to receive these PDFs in your WhatsApp, please do fill the form. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.